We have an immense pleasure in inviting you all for the valedictory function of the 2 weeks program on Faculty Development Program on Quantum Computing. Let's start the session with the blessings of Almighty. Now I request Mohammed Amar of final year CSE to recite Qiraat.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم القارعة ما القارعة وما أدراك ما القارعة يوم يكون الناس كالفراش المبثوث وتكون الجبال كالعهن المنفوش فأما من ثقلت موازينه فهو في عيشة راضية وأما من خفت موازينه فأمه هاوية وما أدراك ما هي نار حامية صدق الله العظيم. Translation of the recited verses. In the name of Allah, the most gracious and the most merciful. The striking calamity. What is the striking calamity? And what do you know what is the striking calamity? The day when people shall be like scattered moths, and the mountains shall be like carded wool. Then he whose scales are heavy, so he shall be in a state of pleasure, and he whose scales are light, so his refuge shall be the deep pit of hell. And what do you know what that is? It's a raging fire. Allah Almighty speaks the truth. Jazakallah.
I request everyone to stand up for the Tamil dialogue.
தெற்கனமும் அதிசிறந்த திராவிடனல் திருநாடும் தக்க சிறு பிறைநுகரும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமுமே அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுற எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் சிறிலமை திரும்பி எந்த செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
We request Dr. Sharon Priya ma'am to deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon, everybody. It's my great pleasure to extend a warm and hearty welcome to each one of you at the valedictory function of our 2-week FDP program on quantum computing. Over the past 16 days, we had an enriching teaching and learning experience on quantum computing, exploring its latest trends and application in various fields. We welcome our registrar, who has continuously supported and encouraged, and he was the backbone in organizing this FDP. Your presence here today, sir, is a testament of how importance you give for the academic and professional growth of our faculty members. And a heartfelt thanks to our HOD for her guidance and mentorships. And also, we thank all the participants, faculty members for your active involvement, enthusiasm and dedication, which is the success behind the conduct of this FDP. We have gathered here to celebrate the achievement of this FDP. So I once again extend a warm welcome to each one of you. Thank you for your participation and dedication.
Now I request our registrar sir to distribute the certificates. I request G.V. Vijayaraghavan to collect his certificate. Mr. Mohammed Sheikh Sirajudi, Mr. M. Senthil Raja, Mr. R. Subhash, Mrs. Shahar Banu, Ms. Madina Banu, Nyanti Kumari Behra, Dhanalakshmi. Your mic. Miss Aarti. Miss Noor Fasla.
Good evening everyone. Siddharth Bhattacharya sir has provided the comprehensive overview of latest advance in quantum hardware. Also discussed the challenges and opportunities in the developing a scalable quantum computer. Siddharth Bhattacharya sir has presented a very highly informative and engaging the information. He is able to explain the complex problems in a clear and easy manner. He was very patient in answering our all the questions. Thank you, Mr. Dr. Siddharth Bhattacharya sir, for your comprehensive contributions. Thank you, sir.
Good evening all. So this is Dr. Vijay Jayanti, Assistant Professor in Physics. All the session were useful for us. So especially the talk given by the IIT Professor, IIT Varanasi Professor Sunil Kumar Mishra. And we learned a lot from this FDP. So all the basic concepts of quantum computing, especially the quantum bits, the geometrical representation of qubit, block sphere representation, and the entangled states, the EPR pair, all these things, and all the algorithms, Grover algorithm, Dash algorithm, Dash-Josa algorithm. So all are useful for us. So thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for providing us the valuable insights on Quantumgates, which made us understand the further sessions without any hassle. Further, the IBM Quantum Lab hands-on experiments were also helpful for us. Thank you. Thank you for providing.
So, very good evening to all. So, this 2 weeks FDP, so I think a teacher is always a learner. So, thanks for the opportunity given to this now. As a coordinators and the conveners all, first of all I would like to thank you. This mainly, I think all the lectures which are very much useful, few of the lectures which are purely dependent on quantum mechanics, because how important quantum mechanics in the field of quantum computing, so we learn many things, mainly for this Professor Jayakumar Vaidya. So I think he is from IBM. So I think he thought from the basics, I think from all in detail about what is the classical and quantum bits, because we know that classical is either 0 or a 1. Quantum bits means we can use both zeros and one, many outputs, that we came to know. And what is mainly the entanglement, that is mainly for the superpositions. If you know the superposition principles, it is basically from the interference. So using that, I think he gave a very wonderful thought about the entanglement, which is, I think in future, I think quantum telecommunications, definitely which plays a major role for the future generations. I think a very fast communications we can achieve. I think he can give a very in detail about the quantum algorithms, mainly for the bits and qubits, block sphere in detail. I think around the 360, how can we get the outputs? So I think based on this, we learned a lot. Thanks for giving this opportunity. Once again, thank you. Thank you.
I'm Saranya from SRM University, and thank you for giving me this opportunity. This Vanchila ma'am connected her topic on Saturday, which was totally we were free, and we attended the full session. It was very useful. She talked about the qubits and how two different universes get connected, and some basic algorithm which was invented in 1970s. All those details she have given a clear explanation, and more especially she's from my place, so she's from CIT, and it was a good lecturing from her. Thank you.
A great good afternoon to all again over here. This is my first FDP program which I had attended from the BS ASAIT. When I was coming out to the session, I just listened out to the video of Devenja and Kulan sir. All the session I had attended, but especially this session was very interesting because the field of machine learning techniques was implemented on these sessions, and meanwhile the features and the additional applications of future trends also we had implemented to the quantum computing. So I was very much interested in these topics. Meanwhile, we have a clear picture about the FDP also. As a beginner, I was very much fascinated about this session, and I hope all the session was interesting to all. First, thank you for giving me this opportunity for listening of this session right now. Thank you.
Good afternoon to all. It's immense pleasure to thank our chief guest and as well as today's session, which is very informative and useful, which is in the relevant point of research aspects in the quantum computing and as well as in the from industry-oriented point of view. So he gave more informative session today, and he gave more information relevant to the quantum hardware units so on. So it was most informative session and very useful for from the beginner's point of view on the quantum computing research field. Thank you, sir.
First of all, I wish to thank the organizers of this FDP, 2-week-long FDP. It was an eye-opener. And when we started, we had very little knowledge of what was quantum computing. We had a very vague idea, but traveling through this entire FDP must have given us a lot of new knowledge and new enthusiasm to further explore these areas. Quantum computing is a vast topic, and both the hardware and the software aspects are covered, as well as your mathematical background was also covered. Physics, it's a potpourri of a lot of things, and it will take a lot of time for people to understand, but research with FDP will accelerate their knowledge of quantum computing. Quantum computing, I wish to add that quantum computing has another interesting area called quantum computational complexity, which is related to your computational complexity. Computer science people will be able to appreciate what it is, and if the feature of FDP can be included, it will be great for all theoretical as well as the mathematicians, etc. Thank you all.
Good afternoon to another person here. So I am here to summarize central things. So everyone touched upon the technical aspect. So we have to go for that aspect of the organizing committee. So we have to thank you for the organizing committee. So wonderfully it is organized for this 15 days of that, all the session morning and afternoon. So your valuable aspect is also important. As the speaker all has given a credit to the speaker. So I am here to give credit to the organizer. So they have organized this as they touched upon all the parts in the quantum computing from that. As also they have a wide range of the speakers from the industry, from the academics. So it is a mixed match. So you will get a lot of input from the quantum. So I heard the quantum as a lighter word, but not in depth. There we have seen about a lot of the implementation, how we are doing in that. So this is not as a starting stage. So within a single input we can't proceed further, but it's take as an initial state, then we can proceed further. So it will be as a starting process for us. So it will give a good understanding for us, for all the participants. So once again I thank for all the organizers for this organization to wonderfully organized. It goes very well. Actually, a 1 or 2 days organization, you know that if you organize something, you know that what is the difficulty you face. It's a lot of 15 days, so both the sessions, so you handle it and it goes smoothly. Thanks for all the organizer for organizing this. Thank you.
Good evening, everybody. Myself, Dr. Bharati from SRM. The FDP was very well planned. Though we have attended online, we feel that we were attended physically, and the experts, hand-picked experts are, proved in the sessions that all the from the novice to the applications of quantum computing they covered in a sequence also that flow is also very well planned manner. And organizing committee, they have sent us the messages at 9:30, the 10 o'clock the session was started, and at the end of the session the feedback, everything is well planned. And as a novice I attended myself I attended this workshop as a novice, but now I can tell that I also know what is quantum computing and what are its various areas of application. Thank you very much for the present.
Thank you all for your valuable feedbacks.
And safety integration, vehicle synthesis and analysis simulation, and the integration of math in vehicle development and performance optimization. Albert Einstein's experience extends to multidisciplinary design optimization and process integration, CAE software integration for effective vehicle design and optimization.
His influence has touched prestigious organizations such as Larsen and Toubro Limited, Chennai, Nuvin Technologies Private Limited, Chennai, and Detroit Engineered Products, which is in Troy, MI, USA, among others. His work in the field of engineering and his profound involvement in humanitarian causes reflect a well-rounded individual who combines intellectual excellence with a deep sense of responsibility towards society.
Thank you, Kavya. Now we request our chief guest, Mr. Albert Einstein, sir, to share his insights.
I'm so grateful and proud to be a part of this event and to share some of my insights. Okay, and it's a very thrilling experience to attend such a very wonderful faculty development program, mainly the quantum computing. Okay, and I really wanted to thank the registrar of the university and also the vice chancellor and Department of Computer Science, Dean Ma'am and HOD, and special thanks to my professor Dr. Ratna, and it's a great joy and whenever she contact me and things. Okay, yeah. And I look at all the things, my imaginations went to the year 1996. Okay, I was a student. Okay, and I was in the lab. Okay, and we were doing some physics lab, I remember, and doing some diffraction and deflection of light. We were calculating in the physics lab. I remember that days. And I said to my professors that, sir, the light source what you have given to me is very dim. Okay, it is not enough to see the light beam. Then he looked at me and like this, a physics professor. Okay, one photon is enough to do the analysis. Okay, that was a little shocking to me. Sir, I'm talking about the light intensity. Okay, and I want a very bright light to carry out my practical job. He said that no, one photon is enough. Not only stopped with that, he said a photon of energy E is equal to h nu. That is enough for you, my dear. Okay, you can go ahead and carry out the things. That is the night I didn't sleep, because my father also named me as Albert Einstein. Okay. Wherever I go and wherever I visit some of the places, most of the time in the airport, people open my passports and they look at usually the US police look at that, they'll jump and they will give a very big hug. I have seen Albert Einstein. You can go, sir. Okay, so very easy check-in clearance during the airport because of my name. And I went back and during those days I didn't sleep. And I was thinking, what is photon? The next day he came in the lunch and he was walking and sir, you said something photon. Then he said to me, go and read about quantum physics. You will enjoy. Then you will understand about what is photon. Oh, I didn't sleep. Okay. I know, I'm interested in physics when I was doing +2. But in the first year college, professor put a spark saying that go and read, go and understand what is quantum physics. Okay, learn more about the light, the photons which comes out of the light source. Okay, and that's the day I went and rushed into an library. I picked a book called A Modern Theory on Quantum Physics. I just, no one was taken that book in the library. Okay, I was just looking at, as a small boy, first year, sitting inside the college, I couldn't understand anything. The days rolled, and slowly people are started talking about quantum mechanics. Okay. And I was just imagining, and it has taken, I would say, now 27 years okay, almost from the day I heard about what is quantum physics, to come to a minimal understanding of how the basic physics have emerged out, and the understanding of the photon attributes and the quantum mechanics today, revolutionizing the world into a quantum computing, and that is challenging the researchers today. That was a very great insights, really. And especially, we always, from the research background, we all enjoy, all of PhDs and students who have research interest who have joined in this program. Very proud and very happy to be the part of such an intellectual team and mature team here, and to receive a lot of information from your side. So one of the latest things that has changed and made us to think a lot more about the quantum mechanics is the recent things, the change of LED lights. You know how much this is the one marvelous invention and that we have seen in our generation. We know 10 years back, it is not even taken more than 5 years. Okay, 10 years back, we used to have big halogens lights to illuminate the dark place of stadiums or any events or things. We used to have a big bulbs with the filament and with the inert gas inside to burn our bulbs. Today, even big halogen lights or in a very sharp, small diodes or whatever it may be, and which is emitting the photons. And the intensity that we receive out of this light source today, it is so powerful. And it has changed the world in a very fraction of a second. The whole world shifted the technology into things. How we are really thanked to the physics researchers who really understand the matters and the inside attribute of every atom, an electron, proton, neutron, the nucleus, and what more else. The level of research have come. Today we have ended up with understanding the attribute of the potential energy that is packed, or it could be in a waveform. And with that attributes, we are trying to invent and trying to achieve a great computational capacity in a different way. What a marvelous things as a human being, as a humankind, we are marching towards to achieve the things. It is a great thing. So that is the interest. Since on that particular day, my professor turned out me about the photon and the quantum physics. Today, I am also today here and very thankful to him for his guidance and spark that he ignited in my heart and stand me in front of all of you and made me to discuss about the quantum computing and think about quantum computing today. So that is a great thing. And also just, I got a girl, she worked in a company long back, and a very tiny girl, a small girl, and from the biotechnology background. And we were talking about so many things. And morning, as I said, we are very curious. Somehow we wanted to bring some solution to the cancer. Wanted to solve a lot of genomics data and see how the genetic, malpractice is happening in a very, cell level. That we wanted to solve that problem using a quantum computing. So we are very passionate about taking the problem and solving it. So we are very thrilled to do that. And she said to me that, sir, if you think 1 plus 1 equal to 2, that is the way you have been taught in the mathematics, your solution procedures will be limited. Think beyond that. Derive the entire physics of science to reinvent certain things. Then you would be able to solve many biological problems. Today, we all know that we have been talking about 0 and 1. Today the world is making us to reimagine the way of different state of presence, okay, and with the quantum theories and attributes that we have learned in this faculty development programs to redefine our way of approaching the physics. So such a wonderful area, emerging area, and I would like to thank the university and the faculty members who showed interest, enormous interest in starting such a wonderful novel subject. And it is, yes, and as I morning highlighted, when we travel all around the world and we have found that many people have established and many quantum computing centers and hardware development they have entered, and many algorithms have been developed. As universities, research universities, as a faculty members, it's a great responsibility for us also to put our thought process and encourage students to take a lot of research work, and so that our country, our own nation also will stand first in the competitions and bringing new technologies into the world. So I wanted to take this occasion and wish you all the best and encourage you and motivate you, the students also, to extend your research and further understanding in the quantum computing. And again, once again, wanted to thank you and wish you all the best for your good future and the research. Thank you so much. Thanks for inviting me and giving the opportunity to share my insights. Thank you.
I thank and praise God for His unmerited favor and blessing on us in conducting this 2 weeks FDP program on recent trends in quantum computing. It's a privilege and great joy for me to extend a vote of thanks to all those who have contributed in one way or other to make this event a quantum success. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the management, VC sir, Pro VC sir, Register sir, for giving us this opportunity to conduct this 2 weeks FDP. I am grateful to the today's chief guest, Mr. Albert Einstein, for accepting our invitation to be here in spite of your very busy schedule. Thank you, sir, for motivating us with your speech. It's been a great pleasure. Thank you, sir. I extend my sincere thanks to Dr. Sharmila Shankar ma'am, our dean, for her support and guidance. And I thank Dr. Aisha Banu, our HOD, for being the driving force behind the whole process. I would like to express our gratitude to all the distinguished speakers of various sessions. Their knowledge has enlightened us and widened our horizon in understanding the complex but a fascinating field of quantum computing. I sincerely appreciate Dr. Arun Raj sir, who have been the quantum force behind the program. Thank you for inviting all the wonderful speakers and being the backbone for making this possible and pushing the boundaries of quantum exploration. I would thank the coordinators, the other coordinators, Dr. Syed Abdul Syed sir and Dr. Sharon Priya, for their support throughout the program. And I am happy to thank all my friends, CSE staff members who work off the screen to make the function a colorful one. I would like to thank all the participants. Special thanks to my friends from other department, physics, IT and MCA, and the other friends from other colleges and the research scholars for your involvement and commitment. And I express my sincere thanks to Vaishnavi and Aarti for supporting us in all means throughout the program. And I also extend my thanks to all my MTech students for your active participation. And I thank Dr. Kavita, Director CITL, and Dr. Ayanathan sir, Data Center Director, Data Center, for helping us in recording all the sessions. I express my thanks to Shanti ma'am, Hamid sir, Sendil sir, Data Center, Jamila ma'am and Ayanathan sir. As we conclude this event, let us carry forward the spirit of collaboration, exploration and innovation in the realm of quantum computing. The possibilities are infinite, and with the collective efforts we can harness the quantum potential to shape our future. Thank you all.